When you rotate it like...
Wow. Wow. Hey, we're having a little technical difficulties here. Hey, we're having a little technical difficulties here. Turn that down. You can't hear that. You have to turn it down. You have to turn the volume down. Turn that down. You can't hear that. You have to turn it down. Since you're the only one waiting, it's fine. But this isn't working. It's not video, right? It's video up.
To do it, you have to turn it the other way and then it'll flip around.
Yeah, I know, but look, babe. The thing doesn't flip, okay? So, like, what, I'm gonna shoot that way? I guess that's why I gotta do it.
Yeah.
So now what?
Now it's...
Such a small amount of room. So let's just sit here for a little bit and we'll see how it goes, right? We'll sit here. I'm nervous because all that stuff that just happened. So let's just do a shot of Don Julio.
Don't I need to turn the volume up?
You can talk to me. Just talk to me. Ask me questions.
Don't I need to turn the volume
No,
up?
you don't need to hear what I'm saying. I'm talking to you and you're in the room with me. What we need to do is people are going to log in and they're going to chat and you're going to read the chats to me and you're going to tell me what they're saying, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a Comic-Con 2024 video to talk about what it's going to be like to go to Comic-Con this year, in a week and a half, and what to expect at Comic-Con in a week and a half. You know, how you should get there, what hall you have to go to, how you should have your passes set up before you get there.
Someone just said hi.
Hi, how are you? I'm going to take a shot at 1942 because this was so stressful to get up and running that we're still having a problem, but I'm going to run this anyway and see how it goes. Here's to you guys. Happy Friday. That was good. So I've been going to Comic-Con for over 2 decades, on and off, maybe 3 decades, since it was at the temple, the Shriners Temple in Mission Valley, and now it's in the convention center. It's gotten bigger and bigger. I love Comic-Con. I have so many connections there. I mean, I look at all this stuff. Most of this stuff I consider swag, and some of it I paid for because it's exclusives. But however I've gotten it, swag is pirate's booty. That's what it is. And so if you get a bunch of cool swag and you feel good about it, that's what counts. It counts how you feel about your swag, okay? I mean, it also counts what you get, you know, the things you get, the type of stuff you get. I want to say something. I bought these Rode Wireless Pro microphones for 2 people. My daughter is sitting behind the camera producing, and it has a transceiver with 2 microphones, and I plugged it into my Samsung, my Android phone, and we are now talking on 2 microphones. Can you hear me, honey? Can you say something back so the audience can hear you? Say hi.
Hi.
That's my daughter. So these things are amazing. You just plug them in and we're up and running. We have microphones and actually it sounds way better than it used to sound. So Is anybody saying anything? Are you watching the channel? So how many people are on right now? No, look at how many are waiting. Is just one? No, you look down at your thing there and you'll see how many people are in the channel. It says like 2 or... You don't know how to do it, huh?
Just continue.
Okay, sorry. So I just, I wanted to talk about your first night at Comic-Con. So a lot of you are gonna get passes sent to your homes, and that's great if you have your passes. If you don't have your passes, it's a nightmare. There's gonna be 400 people online at Hall C trying to get their passes. So you go to Hall C and you attempt to get your pass, and then you have to go upstairs to get your child badge. I recommend you don't bring your children the first day to get your passes. So if you come Wednesday night, it's an exclusive night, and you think you're gonna get all your stuff without having your pass on you, you're not. You'll get your passes, and then you'll be at the end of exclusive night, and it'll be over, and you'll have to get some of the preview night stuff the next day, which you really can. You really can get most stuff the next day. So my recommendation is to already pre-buy your passes. If not, really plan your Wednesday out early. Don't think you're gonna get your stuff in an hour. It takes sometimes a couple hours to get everything. And you start at Hall C and you end up upstairs if you need your child passes. What I recommend with the children passes is if you are coming with children, bring the information that shows they're at your same address and just tell them it's really hard for you to bring your 5 or your 6-year-old to wait on these lines for a couple hours, and they're pretty understanding about it. They're not gonna force you to bring a kid to stand on 3 hours of lines.
Someone just said hello.
Hello, can you tell me who said hello?
Kaka.
Hey Kaka, how are you today? So, I've been making a lot of connections at Comic-Con, and through those connections, I've gotten some pretty cool stuff. And so I want to start by talking about swag, okay? Like, what is swag? Well, a lot of this stuff is swag. I mean, a lot of it I've bought, but like, I got these 1991 unopened packs of Topps cards, and I didn't pay anything for these. Are these swag? I mean, sure, they're swag, they're valuable, they're cool. If you see me at Comic-Con and you ask me for one, I will give you one. And that's pretty amazing because these are 30 years old. So that's swag. There's a company called Diamond Select. They're one of the biggest toy product companies in the world. And they wholesale toy products to everybody from Target. They used to do Toys R Us. That you basically will see Diamond Select's name on probably 80% of what you buy sometimes. It's amazing. And I know the guys over there, and they're pretty cool. And so, like, swag is like this. They gave me this.
Black Widow in position. Avengers, assemble.
So since 2016, that has had the battery in it running. I think 2017. I got Astro Boy from them. They've literally, this is from them. Look, Diamond Select Toys. This is the Ghostbuster. It's the real Ghostbusters, and it's from Comic-Con, I think 2022, and that's pretty cool. This is one of my favorite things because this is Steve Varner from Varner Studios. Varner Studios has 2 guys there, Howard Quigley and Steve Varner. Howard's an artist, and Steve is the owner who has done amazing things like the first tool and die for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they're amazing. And I hung out with them. We're friends for about 10 years now, and I hung out with them last year. And this is my favorite piece of swag. So this is a book from them, and one night we hung out, and Howard drew out this for me. Brandon, sorry, I was too faded when I started this, LOL. And he drew me a Ninja Turtle. Look at that. And I think there's one here too from Steve. And then Steve Varner signed it for me also. And my kids got one too. And this didn't cost me a dime. And this is swag. This is swag. So one of the things you're gonna find out is when you go to Comic-Con and you're trying to get swag, people want you to jump through hoops for the swag. They want you to do all these crazy things. They expect you to do things like spin a wheel, and then the wheel says something on it, and then they make you do what the wheel says. So if the wheel says you get a small prize, you get a small prize. If the wheel says you get a big prize, you get a big prize. But nevertheless, most of those wheel prizes are garbage. And yeah, they're swag, but I mean, look at what I have. I mean, I have Topps shirts. This is swag, okay? Topps t-shirts. I have Topps socks, unused, from, Comic-Con 2023. I know Gary Stern, and look at the pinball shirts I have. And I got a Fortnite exclusive long sleeve t-shirt. I mean, this is swag. This is swag. I didn't pay anything for any of this. I also have a friend. We used to be connected with the PlayStation experiences, hence my PlayStation lanyards. And I have a ton of PlayStation exclusive stuff because PlayStation exclusive doesn't exist anymore. Hence the reason that PlayStation virtual reality isn't working. And I have a Pied Piper swag shirt. And the reason I'm showing you guys all this is because I'm going to give a lot of this away. If you guys run into me at Comic-Con, you come and you're in Comic-Con, you're walking around, you see me, you grab me, you say, hey, I want a pack of cards, or hey, I want a piece of swag, I will have something for you. I will be carrying stuff with me every day. If you leave comments right now and you say, I'd like a piece of swag, and we can work out a way to get that swag to you, which would be meeting me at Comic-Con or me getting your email address and sending you something, I will do that for you guys. I'm here to do that. That's what I want to do. I want to give back some of my stuff that I've been getting for 10 years. And I want to show you something cool. So, Aranza, don't you like Lego, the Lego booth? You do, right?
Yeah.
So the Lego booth gives out really cool swag. They make entire machines that you do like games. And then they ask, what was it, questions and answers? Is that what it was? And then
I don't remember.
well, we played with a machine they created specifically for Comic-Con, and the machine drops Lego boxes out, and they let you do as much as you wanted. And that was so cool because they didn't have rules that you didn't get something cool. And if you didn't want to wait online again, they gave you something else. Because reality is, Comic-Con is expensive. We all pay a ton of money for it, and then they give us garbage a lot of the times. And everybody at Comic-Con that gives me stuff, I'm so appreciative, but there's a lot of people that don't get what I get. Like I have Ghost, for instance, from Call of Duty, 1 of 1,000, and I'm going to open this today, and it's going to be so cool. We're going to play with this in a little while, guys. This is going to be fun. So back to Lego. Last year, I got a Blockbuster pin from Lego, and the way I got this was so interesting. Lego made me actually bring a picture into my phone of that and prove that somebody just sent it to me, saying I had a Blockbuster video at home from like 1985 or something, or 1995 or whatever the hell it is. And then they also would accept you bringing your card or something like that to just stop that, yeah. He literally doesn't remember that I told him I'm going to have a live stream in 10 minutes, okay? So you could literally, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. So you literally, the only way to get the pin was to have a Blockbuster video that you could prove you own still, or have your Blockbuster card, somehow have somebody send a picture to you from your house, and then they gave you that pin. And they wouldn't give me 2 pins or 3 pins or 4 pins. And I have a lot of pins here. I mean, there's so many pins because pins are swag. I mean, like right here, I have these 2 different exclusive pins from Geek Out, from the Target store, and these are really hard to get, and they gave me a bunch of these, and I've been giving them out for like a year. So these are really cool. These are swag pins from Target, and they're so awesome, okay? So I actually have an extra green one, so if somebody wants a green one and they find me at Comic-Con, I'll have the green one with me and I'll give that to you, okay?
I also have swag. I got this
Stand in front.
this bracelet from Nickelodeon. It says Nick Kid, and that was from Comic-Con.
Yeah, so I know a guy at Nickelodeon, and I'm not going to say his name, but they didn't have anything left to give kids, and he went in the back and grabbed her a friendship bracelet that says Nick Kids. I mean, you can make these, they probably made them at Nick, but we did get it directly from Nickelodeon, and they didn't have anything left. They actually went out of their way to help her. And that's what I'm talking about. If you go there and you treat people like humans, there's 150,000 people in there, and you're walking around and it's so crowded that you're like, oh my God, but every once in a while you see a place of space where you can rest, like Stern Pinball is an amazing place to go rest. And not only at the Stern Pinball booth in the Comic-Con, but Stern Pinball has a booth down at the Sheridan, and you literally go there and there's like 40 pinball machines, brand new. They probably have, close to $500,000 worth of stuff in there, or maybe 300, 400,000 of it. And you can play pinball all night for free if you have a pass for Comic-Con. You can't just show up. And it's an amazing, that's one of the most amazing things that's put out there, because literally the Stearns don't get anything back from that. They do get advertising, but people buy their pinball machines anyway. And most people that buy the pinball machines honestly aren't at Comic-Con. I think they do it for just the fact that they do it. Topps does the same thing. They show up, they bring stuff, they have some gimmicks, but really we all know Topps, right? We know Topps baseball cards, Topps chewing gum. I mean, who hasn't had a pack of Topps from like 1990? Look at that. Topps baseball sealed. Back to the Future sealed. 21 Jump Street sealed in the pot. Look, Johnny Depp when he was 19, man. So this stuff's all really cool. Now that we're talking about Topps, I want to bring something up. I have a lot of connections at Comic-Con through people. And this Steve Varner from Varner Studios, I'm hanging out with him. Sitting in his booth, we're eating some food, and we're talking about some ideas I had. And a guy walks in, I think his name's Keith Siemens, and he comes into the booth and he's got this crazy blue hair. So I'm sitting in a crazy busy Comic-Con, and I have peace because I have a booth to sit in. All of you are going to be buying food, and they won't even let you sit in the hallways to eat your food. They're going to make you move every 5 minutes if you sit against a wall. They don't care if you don't have a seat. There are not enough seats to eat there, but I get to go sit in this booth. And so we're sitting and we're talking and we're enjoying each other's company. And Keith walks in, and I hope I got his name right. I hope I got your name right, Keith. And I go, hey, dude, you have cool hair. And he says, his friend says, yeah, he's a Garbage Pail Kid, dude. And I'm like, a Garbage Pail Kid? How could he be a Garbage Pail Kid? Well, Garbage Pail Kids are real, guys. They portray people and they depict them as a cartoon, and the famous artists from Topps, they all draw them out, and then they make the Garbage Pail card, and they literally become a Garbage Pail Kid. And so we're talking, and he's telling me about how he had breakfast with one of the heads of Topps, and just so happens my uncle was one of the heads of Topps. My uncle's name was Benny Solomon, and he ran a portion of Topps for about 35 years with a guy named Woody Gelman. And these two guys had a guy named Ira Friedman working for them. And Ira Friedman now has been running Topps up until last year. He has since retired and started his own card company called Craniacs. This is from Pack Zero, the Series Zero of Craniacs. This is his card. And Ira literally made a bunch of coins, and you can look at this on my channel, on one of my shorts with Keith. It shows when I meet Keith and what I say to him and how we talk. So he says to me, hey, I went out with this guy Ira today from Topps, and he gave me this coin, and I said, can I see the coin? And it's a coin with Garbage Pail Kids, and he gave it to all the Garbage Pail Kids that came to Comic-Con. So he met with a bunch of people for breakfast. He gave them a coin he made to say thank you for what they've done for him and to say goodbye because he's leaving Topps. And the coin was a blue Garbage Pail Kid coin that was so freaking cool. And I said, I know Ira. I said, he used to work for my uncle. And he said, really? And I said, yeah. I said, God, I wish I could get a coin. And so I hit Ira up in an email a few days later because we correspond. And he said, well, I wish I had some more, but I don't. But maybe I'll make another batch and you can have one if I do that. And 2 weeks later, he ran a batch of red coins. And I have one of the only of 50 coins from Topps that was made by Ira on his way out. And I want to show you guys this because it's so amazing. And I'm going to unbox this for the first time ever and take it off of the sheet that he gave me, which he told me I should take off 6 months ago. And I'm going to show you this coin. Let me make sure I get this right, okay? So this is a coin where there's 50 of these made. Is that on there good? There's 50 of these made. And Ira just mailed me one like 6 months ago, maybe 8 months ago. And this is amazing. I'm blown away by having this coin because the blue one, there's a 200 to 400 of them made. This one is very exclusive for me. It's very important to me. I will never take it out of this plastic. And I thank you, Ira, really, I do. So this is swag, and that's my point. This is a connection I have that I happen to be sitting in a booth while a guy walked in that happened to know somebody I haven't really seen in most of my life except through emails and correspondence. And just because with 150,000 people at Comic-Con, I got this coin because of a connection of somebody walking into a friend of mine's booth and mentioning something and then me pursuing that. And so the point about swag is it is pirate's booty because this is a treasure. And you don't get treasures there. I mean, I got to tell you, I've gotten so much cool stuff, but a lot of this I paid for. So, you know, you have the Mandalorian exclusive, and I mean, I did get that for free, but I just got lucky. That's a Japanese version of Family Guy. And I got that Team Fortress I Spy, and that's actually one of the Team Fortress guys up there. You know, I happen to have, let me be careful with this. This is the ghost we're going to open because I'm not going to open another cover. So I happen to have some luck because I've also met one of the heads of Jazzwares. And Jazzwares makes some of the coolest toys around. So because I know these people at Jazzwares, I was able to get a few of the Ghosts 1 of 1000s. I have 3 of them. And I'm going to open this one for you guys in a little while here. It's going to take me a little bit to get it open, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about some other things, and then I'm going to open that. I'm going to also open this. This is Rupert right here. I don't know what he looks like because it's sealed, but it's a Family Guy thing. It's an exclusive from last year, and I'm dying to open this with you guys, so I'm going to open that. I'm also going to have these on my neck. If you see me at Comic-Con and you want a lanyard and it's on my neck and it's an extra one, you tell me you subscribed and you tell me where you saw me, and you know, I'll give you a lanyard. Okay? How many people we have right now? It says how many are waiting.
That's right.
Do you see how many people are on?
11.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm so happy you're all here. You know, I'm on 402 subscribers. I've really been absent from this channel for a while. I have so many Comic-Con videos I'm going to release over the next week if I can. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have a lot of information about Comic-Con I want to give. I think we should start with the Rupert. I think we should open the Rupert teddy bear. So this is from Toddland. Toddland is one of the biggest pin companies in the world. And Todd is amazing. He's a great guy. I did have some issues with this exclusive, which is why it's never been opened. I was a little bit frustrated, and I'll explain that, but I'm so happy I got this. He makes stuff like, here, for last year's Comic-Con, he made a Bob's Burger button that says San Diego, okay? And this is an exclusive button that was made for San Diego. Can they see that? Mm-hmm. And I got this from him because it was just really cool. I like collecting buttons. You can see all the buttons we have. These are all of Toddland's buttons too. I have a lot of duplicates of these buttons. These buttons are from they're from, what is this? Cropopolis. This is his brand, Cropopolis, and there's a lot of buttons here. If you know Cropopolis and you like them, if you find me, I'll have some of these buttons on me also, and I'll get you a button. If you're not going to be at Comic-Con, just drop me a message in the comments, and you know, if you want something, I can get it to you via email, mail, or you know, we can meet each other in San Diego somewhere. We can figure it out. Okay. It's cute because even this was cool swag. This came in a aluminum foil thing where we didn't know what was in it. And I got this from Diamond Select. They've given me so many cool things. Like the Diamond Select swag is always the best. So if you're gonna pick a place for swag, check out Diamond Select. Because this is Diamond Select. I have so many of these and I gave them out to kids and they're really cool, but I don't know what's in here. It's one of 6. It's a Batman black and white. It was an idea they had years ago. And this is the type of stuff they give out at their booth. But if you end up with garbage there or something you think isn't really great, you got to say something. You know, you're paying $400 for your ticket. You're running around trying to determine what line you're going to go on. And honestly, like if you get on the Jazzware line to buy exclusives from Jazzware, you're there for 3 hours because their line is insane. They had fights breaking out last year in the middle of the place and they had to get security to stop it, and people were hurt because they wanted exclusives from Jazzware. And here I am with 3 Ghosts and a Fortnite exclusive. And I have, look at this, man. I have the Halo car in here. I'm never going to be able to get this out to show you guys, but maybe I'll bring the camera out. I got the Halo exclusive right there. So the car with the Halo, with the guy from Halo, John from Halo, and it glows in the dark. And unfortunately, it's in an area where I can't really show it, but that's swag for me. This is swag for me. I literally bought one thing from Jazzware and everything else is swag. And that's why I'm talking about it, because I want you guys to go to Jazzware. I want you guys to check them out. I mean, some of their paint details on this, I hear, are not what people expected. But honestly, I love Ghost and I love Call of Duty, and we're so lucky we're gonna get to open this in a minute. So let's open up Rupert, okay? I love Rupert. And then I'll tell you the story about Rupert, because this is an interesting story. You have to look at my video on the Rupert exclusive day, because that tells everything about what happened there when you hear this part of the story. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Thank you. Hey you, yeah, you reading this, thanks. Just like you, we're Family Guy fans. We like to design and make fun stuff that we want you to have, and apparently that concept works since you bought something. We work right alongside the teams at the show to make sure that we are making the best possible stuff for people like you. From everyone at Toddland and the cast and crew of Family Guy, and even Meg, thank you for loving what we do. Thanks, Todd. Now, Todd is a really great guy. He's a businessman. He's professional. He really doesn't have time to talk to people, but all his people are very nice. And I suggest if you're coming on exclusive night, you consider what Todd might have there for exclusive night, okay? Because it's quite possible that Todd will have something you want. Like Rupert, I'm so happy. So, I don't know. I mean, I really, he's cuddly, he's soft. He looks, it is the real Rupert. I mean, look at this. This is so amazing. I don't think I'm gonna unwrap it. I think, I mean, what do you guys think? Should I pull it out? You got to make some comments about it. If you guys want it out of the box, you want me to squeeze it, take it out. It is just a little bit of tape here. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter what you say. Let me open it for you guys. Oh, it's still sealed. It really is. Do you guys want it open? They want it open?
I don't know.
Are they saying anything?
No.
Wow, 11 viewers and everybody's quiet. Okay. It's so soft. You want to feel it? Here,
Yeah.
come check it out. You can show it to the camera. Oh my God, it looks just like Rupert, right? Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
It's Rupert. Rupert's here. I love my doll.
Mm-hmm.
So this was an exclusive. It was unavailable to anybody except for about 35 people, I think. And I was the first 4 to get it. Now, here's the thing with this. They advertised it with a box. So if you go to my YouTube video about Toddland, this was advertised to come in a box. And the box was beautiful. They made it by hand. It was misleading. The box never came. You just saw it came in a soft package. The box was not with it. And that offset me a little bit because I was going to set it on a box, have it sitting on the box, and that was my design for it. Because of that, I didn't open it, but I think there's a place for it right next to... Is this visible over here?
No.
No?
I can turn.
You turn a little bit? Do you guys think that this doll will take care of this doll? Which one do you think will win, Rupert or him? It's pretty scary. It's pretty scary. Turn it back on me, thank you. Okay, with Craniacs, I want to say something. Ira is awesome. He started a new brand. He is going to be at Comic-Con for 2 days. He doesn't have a booth there. He's just going to be making his deals like he always does. They all make back-end deals at Comic-Con. Comic-Con is where like probably huge deals get made that we all don't know about. You know, we're all there to have fun, but I have seen some big deals get made at Comic-Con just from people meeting at booths. And so, I mean, even when Keith came, they were working a deal to the booth from Garbage Pail. So I'm going to give a pack of this away to one person who finds me, because this is pack 0. This is the first year he made these, and this could be very valuable one day. So if you find me at Comic-Con, you got a pack. You just got to tell me you want the Craniac pack. But I will only have one. So that's that. Okay. Anybody have anything they want to see? Anything they're interested in me taking down? I mean, we're looking at a lot of exclusives here. This is mostly not swag. So a lot of this, I paid for a lot of this. Some of the pops were free. Not really into regular size pops. I like minis unless they're clowns, scary clowns. So you can see I have a lot of the the clowns from what's it? What's the movie from outer space? The clown movie from outer space.
I don't know.
Well, they're right here. So I have a lot of clowns at Pop. I have Daryl Dixon. I have Sweet Tooth. You can see I'm killer clowns from outer space. So every one of these boxes are Mattel exclusives. Oh, like the Ghost Rider. This is awesome. This was one of last year's exclusives. No, the year before. So this is Ghost Rider. It is a Mattel car that's popping out of the box, flying out of the roof, off the roof in flames. I mean, this is one of the coolest things. So, oh, you know what? I got something I really want to show them. Oh, check this out. So this was a Mattel exclusive last year. This is a Marvel exclusive. It's Marvel Racers Verse. It's so cool. Look at this, you guys. See how it lights up? They're racing.
Can we get a little closer?
Closer? Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
And this was awesome. This was about $30. I think, one of the things about Mattel is they only allow you to have like one or two purchases depending on the item. So if you see where I have multiple items, there's two things that happen. I either was allowed to buy more than one, but I had a second person with me and they didn't want everything that I wanted. So they bought some stuff and then I picked up some stuff from them. The truth is that the year of Comic-Con that I did all of these products, I actually had a pass given to me. I had about 6 passes that year. I got a ton of people in. I was bringing people in that didn't even ever go before. And I was there the first night to buy exclusives for somebody else while I also got myself exclusives. So I have a video where there's like 4 red bags in here full of all this because we bought like $800 worth of stuff the first day. And literally, look, I don't sell it. It just sits here. I mean, Avatar, that's an exclusive. I have a Monster High doll in there that's beautiful that I wish I had out of that tissue paper. The Pixar, what's her name from the movie?
Oh, Edna.
Yeah, Edna. She has a bunch of faces you can take off. So you can change her faces. That was an exclusive. Mattel has this way of talking me into stuff. So like I tend to buy more because I know Mattel exclusives are always going to be something that I'm happy I have. The problem, there's a couple issues with exclusives I want to talk about. So swag and exclusives are different from each other, even though I'm blending them. So let's say you want an exclusive from Funko, okay? And you say, oh, I got to get Funko. I'm going to buy out Funko. You can forget it if you haven't gotten an email. They're not even going to let you in their booth. And it doesn't matter who you are. You don't have an email from them inviting you to their booth. You're not buying exclusives from them. You have to come on the day that they say. You only get to go to their booth on that day. You don't get to go there any other day, and they don't care. And they never have enough merchandise there. So basically, I quit Funko. You can see up there, I love Funko bobbleheads. I don't know if that's visible. I have like 48 Funko bobbleheads. There's only about 10 up there. But Pops are not my favorite thing. They're okay. I do buy Pops, but like I said, Killer Clown, yeah, that's good what you're doing. I love it. Show everything. You can go around to the sides and so with the exclusives, what I find is you have to plan for your exclusives, guys. You have to know what you want. You have to look in the book to see what exclusives are there. And Wednesday night, if you have your passes on Tuesday, you can just pop in and get some exclusives that you'll never get on Thursday or Friday. And so the way I feel about it, I feel that you have to plan your first night. Can you please put the camera back on me, honey?
It's not on me.
I feel like the first night that you go, you have to plan for what you want to get, and you have to know where you're going to be allowed to go. It's very important you check what their rules are for picking up exclusives. Mattel the first night, they won't even let people who have booths into their booth. And so you can't even buy stuff if you have a exhibitor pass. You won't get into their booth. And so all my Mattel stuff has been easy to get. I just don't always get it the first 2 hours. One night, about 2 years ago, the Mattel booth was insane. People were ready to brawl. There was fighting. There was security. Everybody's yelling and screaming at each other. I got everything I wanted, but not without having to push and shove to get back into my position in line that I got kicked out of. And so once you get kicked out of the line is 500 people long, and you have to figure out how to get back to your position, and they'll be changing and moving lines all the time, and you can't even see it because you're literally 200 people back, and they're moving the line around, and you lose your place all of a sudden because somebody didn't see the portion of the line that was missing that wasn't connected. And some of the lines are 1,000 feet long. They're going all the way halfway back through the place, or 500 feet long, whatever. So if you're going to an event, you're now not able to walk around during the time you're planning for the event. So if you show up you go over to the hotel to go see like an anime movie or a Disney movie or a princess movie or whatever, you can't just go there and show up like at 15 to 6 when it starts at 6 o'clock. You're not getting in. The door will shut and you'll be back like 300 people back on the line and never get in. And so the way to do your stuff is to think about realistically what's going to happen if you do everything last minute. You'll basically miss everything. You'll still be able to walk around the place. There's some cool stuff. There's actually a booth on the lower end with, I can't remember the name of the man, but he has thousands of boxes of cards in that booth, and it's awesome. And then, you know, like all my resin figures, Sideshow isn't going to be there this year. Sideshow is failing to come for 2 years in a row, and I've been collecting Sideshow for over 10 years, and I'm really disappointed in them. I don't agree with it. I think Sideshow doing a Sideshow Con is a cop-out, and I'm not buying Sideshow at this point. I've stopped. Prime One, awesome. I love PCS. I think Anthony is awesome. He's doing amazing things with PCS. I'm really impressed. In fact, I've ordered Carnage ahead of time by a year. The Carnage head, I got the exclusive, and I can't wait to get it. And if you have a chance, you got to go to the Prime One booth. You got to go to the PCS booth. If Bait's there, they have some cool stuff. Bait actually gave me that pop. One of the head of sales at Bait, that's a piece of swag. Look at that. It's Bruce Lee pop. It's an exclusive. There aren't a lot of them. And I got it for free because we had a good talk and the guy and I connected. I have his phone number. We haven't really talked much. I thanked him for it, and that's where it was at. So, I mean, you can buy swag. That's fine, but that's not really swag. Like, this is an exclusive I got from Gentle Giant, and I bought it. But this is an amazing exclusive. Gwenpool is worth so much money, and it's a 2018 exclusive from Gentle Giant, and look how cool it is. Look at her. She's so amazing. And this is an exclusive. So I paid for this. It's not signed or anything. Did I get this signed? No, I didn't get this signed. I don't think I got that signed. But I'm gonna open her real quick. Let's take a look at her because she's pretty awesome. So she comes with a cert. And it has a card with it. So this one is 808 of 1000. Still sealed in the box. I'm not going to take her out of her plastic, but I do want to. Feels really good. Has a nice weighted feel to it, like it's real resin. And that's Gwenpool.
She's smaller.
Isn't
than
she
I
cool?
expected.
Right? But she's cool, right?
Yeah.
Look how pretty. The only reason I don't take this out of the box is because it's worth like $600 now. I think if you look this up, it has a hell of a value. So you don't just take stuff out of the box that has that kind of value. Oh my God, am I going to bust this because I didn't pay attention? So I've never opened this before. Yeah. That's... No, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's this hockey stick. It's okay. No.
Wait, I think I know.
Yeah, sorry, I got it. There it is. Yes. There it is. Boom. This is why you don't just open exclusives, because, okay, you broke your resin figure. Perfect. I love Gwenpool. She's awesome. But, you know, I'm never going to open her. If somebody wants her, make an offer. I know people like who have Deadpool want her, so let's put her down since we got to her. Okay, I have to show you guys something awesome. Now, this is not a Comic-Con item. I just want to show you guys something from my collection. This is Iron Man Somewhere in Time. I got this from KB Toys. I think I paid like $7. It says it was $13.99, but it's crossed out. So I got it for $7 or $8. Okay, this is Iron Maiden. This is an original. This is a $600 item that I paid $6 for. So is this swag? No, but it's a hell of a collectible. Okay, I mean, if you're into collectibles, Iron Maiden Somewhere in Time. Any of the Iron Maiden products from this time are worth a lot of money. So I don't know if you guys are into collectibles. I don't know if you're just here because of Comic-Con. I don't know if you're here just because you're supporting me, but whatever you're here for, thank you for coming, and thank you for my 400 subscribers. Please subscribe now. It's a good time to hit that button and let me know you care about, you know, how we grow our channel. Orange Fanta from Mexico. Real sugar cane. Ow! Okay, so, friend of mine went to Japan, and he went to the Gundam factory. It's called Gundam Factory Yokohama. And he gave me this. He came back with it. He gave it to me as a present. It's sealed in the package. It's a Gundam model. And I consider this swag. Even though it was a present, it's a free thing from the factory that I'll never get any other way except somebody who gave it to me. And I consider this Japanese swag. Anything you get that, oh, look at the Gwen, hey. I gotta be careful. Anything you get that you get from somebody that you consider, oh, I got that, it's pirate's booty. It's almost like you stole it, right? But you didn't really steal it. That's swag. That's what swag is. So if you meet me at Comic-Con, you see me at Comic-Con, you want something of mine from Comic-Con, you know, you got to get it from me, and that's going to be your swag. And I probably have better swag at Comic-Con than anybody you pick up from a booth, honestly. Out of all the people you see at a booth, if you find me, I'll probably give you something better, because that's where swag has gone at Comic-Con. It's gone, and you're really lucky when you get something great. So anything you get, be happy about. Lego's going to be great. Mattel has some good swag at the booth that isn't the sales part. And you'll find random swag everywhere. Everywhere you go, you'll find random stuff. And so, how many people we got on right now?
10.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask them.
They can hear you. Go ahead. They can
Well,
hear
no one's commenting.
Well, you can make them comment. We can sit here till somebody says, hey. Maybe they're not on anymore. Are you guys on? Are you still here? Are you with us? Is this exciting? So I got into collecting, you know, when I was a kid. A lot of the stuff I've had since I was a child. So like, I have sheets of baseball cards. I have sheets of Star Trek cards. On my channel, there's a place where I go to meet William Shatner, and it's at Comic-Con, and I actually get him to sign uncut sheets of 1977 Topps chewing gum Star Trek cards. And it was a really good experience for me. That's actually swag to me, because the cards didn't cost me anything, and Shatner's signature cost me $100, and he signed 3 sheets for me, and that's pretty cool. So, yeah, so that was a really nice piece of, it's a nice item I got from Comic-Con. The experience of Comic-Con is amazing because, you know, where I met him was completely in the middle of downtown San Diego, and there's stuff going on all over San Diego. I mean, there's stuff going on at the top, in the back of the convention center. There's medieval times up the top. You can see I have a whole Ghostbusters costume, and I happen to go to Comic-Con in my cosplay, and I wear the Ghostbusters, the pack. I have the PKE meter, and I just ordered all the exclusive Hasbro Labs exclusives, and I will have all that as well. And so I'm gonna go this year in cosplay one day, the day that everybody goes as Ghostbuster characters. And when they do that, it's the 3rd floor in the back of the convention center. So if you want to see everybody cosplaying, you go upstairs, you go to the back area, and there's people doing medieval times. They're doing a lot of lightsaber stuff. They're fighting with really nice lightsabers. Like, there's some really nice lightsabers at Comic-Con. And I love lightsabers. I don't have one yet, but I'm gonna get a really bright, super bright lightsaber, and I just haven't figured out which one to get. And everyone seems the same to me. It's confusing. And even when I go and watch some of you that not sell lightsabers, but display them and open them and do unboxings, I'm still unsure of what to buy. So for the lightsabers, I don't really have them at Comic-Con except for the ones from Hasbro, which are they're just okay. And the ones from Disney are just, ugh, I just wouldn't even buy one. You have to go to a different company. There's like 2 companies that make them, and if you look them up, you can see who they are. I'm not gonna talk about those companies right now. Yeah, so where are I? Oh, Ghost. Does anybody want to see Ghost open? Are there any Call of Duty fans here that want to see him? You guys have been sending me like a ton of requests to open this thing through through my short that I have on it, and I promised I would open it, and I'm just not sure if anybody wants it open right now. I kind of got to get a yes. Let's open this thing up, you know, so that I know, even if you say yes, even if I'm over on my phone saying yes. I mean, should I open it? You want to open it? Let's open it. How about we open it? There's a lot of
No one said yes.
Somebody said yes?
No one.
Okay, we just want to open it then. I'm just going to close. I'm just going to do it.
I say yes.
Okay, I'm going to wait on that. McFarlane, who I really learned about through Comic-Con, is an amazing company. I'm not talking about McFarlane. I'm not talking about Birdland Todd, who also is similar. I'm talking about McFarlane Toys, who make resin figures and good quality plastic toys. They have a service called EQL. What EQL does is if you belong to their site, you can get special access to products. You don't have to subscribe or anything. It's just a way that they give you a chance to get a platinum. A platinum is an exclusive. So I have a sealed exclusive from them. It's a platinum of Batgirl, I think. I'm not really sure. But I wanted to open it. I'm going to open it with you guys because the only reason I have this is because I met him at Comic-Con and I decided to start following them, and now I buy their stuff. I have a ton of their resin figures up above. If you want, you could turn around and show the Walking Dead resin figures. You can spin it around, just slow, yeah. You don't have to. You can do it, okay?
Yep.
Go around past the bed. Let's go the other way. So you can see up above there on the top, above my case, up here, you can see these are Walking Dead resin figures. These spin around. They actually move. They turn. Let me see if I can make them turn. They're kind of, yeah, see they turn. They're turning bases. I don't want to break them though. Yeah, they haven't turned in a while, but they do turn. There it goes. I got some. So they spin around. And this is a McFarlane. That's a McFarlane toy. And it's actually a really great resin figure. Bring them back around. I love this because I haven't opened these. You know, some of these are months old, some of them are a year old. I haven't opened them at all because I've been waiting for you guys. I don't want to open them by myself. I already have a problem taking toys out of boxes as it is. So you can see that. When I was a kid, my grandparents owned toy stores in New York, in Queens. They were before Toys R Us. My grandfather had several toy stores, and I have kept stuff in boxes my whole life. I don't know why, between my uncle giving me all this. So what's interesting about all this is my uncle's been gone for some time. Benny's been gone for probably 20 years. And I'm lucky I even know Ira from Tops. We just happened to connect. But my cousin, he moved away to another country like 3 weeks ago. And he came to my house and he goes, "Hey, did you ever get any cards from Uncle Benny?" And I was like, "Yeah, I used to get sheets and stuff." And he goes, "Well, I have 2 boxes of cards in my car I want to give you because I'm moving away." And he gave me all of these, like New Kids on the Block packs, Back to the Future packs, 21 Jump Street. I'm going to have a whole box down here of them somewhere of closed packs. And I'm going to open a couple packs today also. We're going to have some fun with that. So let's see what this is. Oh my God, look how cool she is. Come over here, check this out. You can show it. This is the platinum version of McFarlane Toys Batgirl, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I don't necessarily have that because of Comic-Con, but if I didn't go to Comic-Con, I never would have bought McFarlane stuff. So I have to say that I now have a platinum exclusive. It's got a painting behind it. Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. I can't open this, obviously, I'm sorry, but the reason I wanted to show this is because if you've been looking at the EQL server and you've been thinking, I want to do a platinum, but I don't believe I'm ever going to get one. I had to sign up like for 10 different things. But as you sign up more and more, the EQL server boosts your rating up. And as long as you're consistent, you'll eventually get something. You have to prepay. They don't charge your card until you get selected. And honestly, look how cool this is. I mean, I'm not a big DC person except for Batman, really, and I like Superman, but I love this. I'm so happy. She looks really cool. Her face, I have to show her face. Her face is great. Is there a glare?
No.
Good?
It's fine.
Okay, so we did a lot of stuff there. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I have something a friend of mine really likes, but he wants me to open this box from Sideshow, but I can't remember what the toy is. A lot of what you see at Comic-Con is swag pins for free. So if you go to a booth, you say, "Hey, do you got any swag? Do you have any Comic-Con giveaways?" A lot of people will have stuff they won't give away. If you talk to them the right way, you might get something, but a lot of companies have pins, especially Sideshow. Sideshow is really big on pins. They don't do Comic-Con anymore, but I have a few extra Sideshow pins I'm not really too attached to. So, like, if anybody wants a Sideshow pin, I'll probably carry some Sideshow pins with me. And if you want some in the stream, just leave a comment somewhere after the stream and I'll try to get with you, okay? If not, you know, I'll have some pins that I can give because I do have duplicates and I will be giving pins away 100%. Some of you know me, I'm into Halloween, okay? So I do a haunted house every year in the house. The whole front of the house is like full of things, isn't it, honey?
Yeah.
And we have to build them all and break them all down and store them in storage units and stuff. And so I have a lot of really scary things in the house. I have a doll that stabs itself, and I have this complete half guy that looks so realistic at nighttime, it's scary. And then I have this guy who you can give free hugs to, and that's pretty cool. So you can see I really like toys. All right, let's just start playing with this thing. Let's do this because I know people want to see Ghost open. Can I get away with not cutting this? Kaka, why aren't you talking to me, Kaka? Oh my God, this is so cool. So Jazzware produces mass production. They're really not an intricate company. They do amazing work. It's a product that I would definitely buy, but I hear a lot of you criticizing it. Like, you're supposed to expect like some, for $40, we're supposed to expect some major like paint job out of this thing to make it look just amazing. If you got one of 1,000 from Comic-Con of Ghost, you should be really freaking happy because there was brawling going on for them. So if you were able to get one without a fight and you got one, and I have, like I said, I have 3. I got one up there, I got the one down there, and I got this one that we're opening. So here he is almost out of the box. Here he is. This is Ghost out of the box in rare form. I'm going to pull him out of the plastic here in a second, but he's actually pretty cool. Is that a good shot? So any of you that are, isn't he cool? You like him? Mm-hmm. You want to take him out of here, or you want me to take him out and you can play with him? Okay, can you be careful with it? Be gentle?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. So any of you that, you know, play Call of Duty, I might have to pop it out for you.
Yeah.
So any of you that play Call of Duty, I know you love Ghost. There's, wow. Oh my God. Look. So his cape comes through the back. It's really in here. I don't think we're going to be able to get this out to play with it. I'm really careful when I have a toy I really like, so. Oh, let's see if we get his gun out. Okay, there's his.
How about this one?
You want to pop out the stuff that come out, like the magazine, the gun, the bullets and stuff? So we love Comic-Con. She says she doesn't really love it, but I have pictures of her proving that she really experienced it and enjoyed it. So we have videos with her, with all sorts of cosplay stuff going on around her. And she cosplayed too. She was a princess. So, and you looked so adorable that year. We've been a few years together, so.
How about the hands?
You can get the hands, but. So I never do this. People who know me, is the camera on us right now? I mean, it looks over that way a little bit.
No.
It's on us. The people that know me actually know I don't open up exclusives. So I'm doing this for people who have asked me to, for my subscribing fans, for reoccurring people that come here. I want to give something back to you guys. And so, did not want to open this though. It's not coming out, that's why. Hey, Jazzwares, is there any instructions?
I got that leg.
That leg better come back in place. That's all I got to say about that leg, okay?
I think it will, or else it would have been harder to pop off.
I agree.
I mean, I would have.
No.
It's right there.
I see. It did kind of come out, though. I mean,
I can do it.
come on, Jazzware. Are they giving away broken ones? Oh no. I'm like, was this broken in the box?
Let me try. I see it. Let me see.
No,
No,
this is-
don't. I see it.
It's in a. Let me do it. Come here, baby. Come on, don't you don't. So.
I'm gonna show them the little.
Go ahead. You do that while I'm trying to fix this for everybody.
Okay, so right here is a little pistol. And then we have this other gun here too. They're both very cool.
Yeah.
I think I like this one better
Oops.
because it's very tiny and cute.
Okay, I got him now. So he doesn't really have like a big balance to him. So he is a cool character.
And then
You know.
here's the walkie-talkie. And the ammo. And his other hands.
Can I see the hands for a second? Yeah. So I think this. Let me see.
What is going in?
No, it's this hand. Goes in his left hand. So we're doing this live with you guys. We've never opened this before, you know. So I'm trying to give you guys the opportunity to see how it goes together. It might be the other hand. So you know, that's a fist. Let me. Where's the fourth hand? Right there. Okay. There we go. Right. Yeah.
Maybe it's this one?
No, this is the. See, there's the trigger goes in there, and wow.
I mean that one.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I opened it. We're playing with it, but I don't know how much time we want to spend on it. You know, so this is the Ghost Jazzwares exclusive. It's pretty cool. He's got his tats. Let's take your easy. I want to put you got the gun, the rifle. So this is his Oh, his M16 actually has, you can put an ammo in it, look.
Oh,
This is
that's
so cool,
cool.
look. So look, you can put the ammo in and lose the ammo really easily. So,
Wait, I think you. There. Wait, no.
he is holding it, but he doesn't look like he's aiming it. And so to me, if he was going to aim it, it'd be more like this, on this arm, right?
Wait, let me see.
So we got the walkie-talkie, we got the hands,
You know,
we got 2 clips, bigger and smaller. This gun is so cute.
this gun is so cute.
So the painting on it's okay. I mean, they painted this product, you know, and so I'm not having a problem with the painting. Some people actually, I've seen some of you talking about the ghost painting. I mean, if you got one of 1,000, you should be really happy you got one. The fact that we're opening one and playing with it just shows how lucky I am to be able to do that, honestly. A lot of people would not do this. Stop playing with it like that. Come on, let's move on. Let's move on. It's not worth it. And it doesn't get forced. We don't have the time to figure it out right now. Let's just leave it here like this, and we won't put the outfit, he does stand on his own. Yeah, so the gun would be in his hand, and then I don't know where his belt is. I don't know if I'm missing something from the pack, or I guess that's it. So that's Ghost Call of Duty. I love him, okay? I'm sorry I'm not putting them together right, but there's just so much time I'm going to waste putting a gun in his hand. If you want to keep trying to get the gun in his hand over there without, forcing, and then you get it, you can show it back to us.
I'm gonna put this in his hand.
I hope everybody's doing good on this Friday night. Had a really good week this week. So it's been challenging. I'm an IT engineer by trade, so sometimes work's a lot. So can you stop that button? So you think he wants to get on the channel or something? You want me here? Let me have it. Let me see if he's calling because he wants to be on the YouTube channel. So I'm gonna call my friend in New York who I told I had a YouTube video I was doing. I'm gonna see if he wants to interject to the channel. He may want to get on the video. So
guys.
if it's you, Joe, I'm calling you back right now because you keep calling even though I told you I had a stream I was doing.
Look what I did.
Oh, you got it?
I got the walkie-talkie.
Well, how do you get that? Yeah, now you gotta get that on me. I'm live streaming. Remember, you're supposed to be watching a live stream. Do you have a live stream question for us? Are you on the live stream watching it like I asked you to do?
In stone right now.
Okay, I'm hanging up, okay?
Definitely not live stream.
If you don't have, so go to Brandon W007 and pop in and see what we're doing.
I'll go there now.
I told you an hour ago. Have a nice night. Okay, he's gonna keep calling if I don't do that. Everybody who knows Joe knows he's gonna keep calling me. So I'm pretty excited. Comic-Con's in a week and a half. I don't know if I'm gonna get any more swag. I don't know what that's gonna be like. I want to discuss one more thing with you guys before I go. Okay? If I was anybody that's on this stream watching or trying to figure out how to get down there, just take the trolley. Don't drive, don't look for parking. It's $70 at the hotel or underneath the convention center, and most of the time they close it down for the hotel usage, and you will not get a spot. So then you have to park like 6 blocks away for $35 and walk all the way through the heat. Nice. So
I got this on now.
So now we know how it goes on. Now we just put the hand on on his arm and we're done. So my suggestion would be take the trolley, because even though I don't think the trolley system's that efficient in some ways, you can get down there really easy. It's like $5 round trip. There's enough police, but there are some things that can happen on the trolley. If you're from New York and you've done the subway, you know what I'm saying. It's like you never know what's going to happen on the subway. It's kind of like that with the trolley in San Diego, just a little more tame than the New York subway system. But I've had some pretty crazy things happen. The first couple of days it was okay going down there. Then one day we had somebody out of their mind on the trolley just screaming and yelling at everybody, and they finally got him off the trolley after a few stops. And it felt very threatening. But for the most part, the trolley is safe. The traffic enforcement is good downtown. I don't recommend driving down there. I used to stay, until 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I would stay underneath the convention center. I had a slip pass. I was working in the boat docks back behind the convention center, and they would give me a spot for like $20 a day, and it was worth it. But they don't do that anymore. So I get 20% off or 25% off, which is still $50, I think, for a $70, parking. So for $5, I get down there, I load up a bunch of swag bags with stuff. I come back on the trolley. It's easy, and I don't have to deal with being downtown in my car. So all of you who go downtown in your car, I would stop right now unless you don't care about the $70 and you're going to park right underneath, because anywhere else it's not worth it. Walk around the gas lamp district, get a feel for what's out there. There's a ton of stuff going on outside across the trolley tracks, and you need to cross the trolley tracks from the Comic-Con and take a look at it, because there's stuff like gigantic full-size sandcastles, or there might be a South Park exhibit, or who's really big on doing exhibits over there? Adult Swim. They have amazing exhibits. I show one on my channel also. Adult Swim has some cool stuff when they do Comic-Con. It's worth waiting online for. Some of the stuff's 3 hours. It's not worth waiting online because you miss a whole day over going to one thing, and you have to balance. Do you want to waste a whole day to see what you're seeing? Is it the Walking Dead cast? Are they going to talk to you? You're going to get to interact with some sort of famous person? Is it your dream to go to that? Or you just go into it because it's something to do and you really could do 3 other things in that time that you wait on that line, and you're not going to be satisfied even when you're done. Comic-Con's complicated. Plan it out. You got 2 weeks right now to plan it out. You can think about methodically what you're going to do the first night now, because you have to. You have to plan your badges out. You have to plan your kids' badges out. All of that takes time. You need to go early for that. You should go Tuesday night if you're allowed to, and you should have all your stuff ready by Wednesday by the time exclusive night opens up, so you can get in there and just buy and plan your buys. Plan on where you're going. Start floating around. They open at 6 on Wednesday night. By 6:10, every line is packed and you're done. You have to know exactly where you're going to go Wednesday night. And honestly, if you went and bought your passes and you're still in line for your passes, like at 6:30, you can walk around Comic-Con, but just don't plan on making any strategic buys that night, because you're not buying anything. You're not. It's not going to happen. Before I go, I promised a friend of mine I would open up a pack of new kids. I wanted to see what I would get out of these. I don't even remember who these people are. Let me see, I thought there was one pack open that had the glue broke. These are not new kids, but... Oh, here's 21 Jump Street. Okay, you know what? Let me just look at something here. So, I don't know if you think that's swag, but to me, having cards that are 25 years old in their boxes sealed and their packs sealed, not knowing what's in it, that's a pretty good surprise for me. I think this is swag. I will have to tell you that, my uncle being ahead of Topps and me having these, I'm one of the luckiest people around. So, you know what? We have a ripped Back to the Future pack. Let's open it up right now, shall we? You wanted the gum, remember? So my daughter wants to try 25-year-old bazooka gum, guys. What do you think? Should she try it? Because she's been asking me for days. Oh my God, I'm so lucky the gum's gone. It fell out. You don't get to choose this one. Marlene comes to call. Each card has back information on it, right? Something weird going on here. Oh yeah, bend the cards up as soon as you get them out when they're 30 years old. So this is pretty cool. This looks like an exclusive card. I mean, that is an awesome card. See, now one of the things with Topps that was really cool is they built puzzles on the back, and if you got the right cards and put them together, you would actually get the puzzles. Somebody saying something?
Somebody did say something.
What did they say?
They said, get your kid off the internet. Weird WTH.
So this card right here is an exclusive card, and it's really cool. And I'm pretty stoked about getting that card. I'm gonna hold on to it. So those are exclusive cards that I have boxes of. I will carry packs of cards on my person at Comic-Con. If you grab me and I have cards and you ask me for a pack, I'll give you a pack of cards. No problem at all. So I feel pretty lucky to have these cards. I guess I'm not going to open up a new Kids on the Block because nobody seems to want me to open one. I just wanted to see what one of the older packs looks like. From 25 years, that's in really good shape. I'd almost want to seal those cards and put them in something. Yeah, so let's look here. We've got a lot of Rick and Morty stuff up there. Tons of Mattel stuff, you know. Really what I would do is, like I said, focus on what you want, you know, get your plan for going, and for the first 2 days, make sure you're focusing on just getting your needs. The first night, get everything done for your passes as early as possible. So Tuesday night, if you can do that, do that. Wednesday night, you have exclusive night. You want to focus on where you're going to go because you're going to get a chance to go to 1 or 2 booths. That's it. And then the rest of the week is a free-for-all. You know, Friday is a great day. Saturday is a great day. I'm going to give you a hint. Sunday is breakdown. They all want to get out of there. And literally, that's a great day to make offers on toys and different things. So if you want something and it's still available on Sunday, most people don't want to ship the stuff back. Like Diamond Select, they don't want to take anything back to their warehouse. It's a great day to go see them on Sunday. And I'm sure they're going to be really happy I'm telling you guys this, but I am, because they don't want to bring it back. They want to get rid of it. They have to ship that stuff all back to their warehouse. It's a waste of time, and most of it's really old, and they have so much extra stuff there. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. Definitely check out Craniacs. You know, if you check out Ira Friedman's Craniacs, this guy was the head of Topps. He ran licensing for a long time. He's making some cool cards, and they're going to have Series 1 coming out soon. Oh, did I release something private? I think they're going to have a new series coming out soon. I'm not sure what's happening with that, but I know I have Series 0, and I will give a pack away. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope it helps some people to, you know, make it easy for them at Comic-Con. And I really hope I see some of you there and you come visit me and, you know, come up and approach me, and I'm able to talk to you about some swag stuff, and, you know, maybe I could get you some connections, and I'll definitely give you a few things, all right? So from myself and my family, it was great to have you here, and we appreciate you, and we hope to see you back soon. This is Brandon W007 saying, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and like, and I will do more videos for you. Bye-bye. Say bye.
Bye.